Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your go-to destination for everything on two wheels. Whether you're a weekend rider or a daily commuter, today's review is going to get your gears turning. Because in this video, we're diving deep into a machine that's redefining what a modern urban scooter can be. Meet the 2025 Yamaha NMAX 160, the latest iteration in Yamaha's already impressive NMAX lineup. This isn't just a minor refresh. It's a calculated evolution. From its sharpened design language to the more responsive powertrain and next-gen tech upgrades, Yamaha seems determined to push the NMAX into premium commuter territory. But is it all just polish and hype, or is there real substance behind the style? Stick with us as we take a deep dive into every angle of this scooter, from the new front fascia to the rear profile, from underseat storage to its punchy new engine, and everything in between. We'll break down the ride feel, real-world performance, pricing, and who this scooter is really meant for. Whether you're already a fan of the NMAX series or you're just curious about the next level of daily commuting comfort, this detailed look will help you figure out if the 2025 Yamaha NMAX 160 deserves a spot in your garage. So let's roll it from the front. Right off the bat, the 2025 NMAX 160 catches your eye with its completely reworked front end. Yamaha has gone for a sleeker, more angular design. The LED headlight now splits into a twin-eye structure, each unit framed by boomerang-shaped DRLs that look like they belong on a much more expensive maxi scooter. It's aggressive, but not obnoxious, more like a precise surgeon than a raging warrior. The new LED indicators are subtly integrated into the bodywork, almost disappearing when they're off but glowing with authority when switched on. And just above it all, the visor is now slightly taller and better contoured for wind deflection, offering better protection without sacrificing visibility. Moving to the side profile, and this is where the NMAX 160 really flexes its urban identity. The silhouette remains unmistakably NMAX, but it's tighter, touter. Yamaha has subtly tweaked the panels, giving the scooter a more athletic stance. It's muscular but smooth, like a sprinter in a tracksuit. The step-through design remains, making it super convenient to mount and dismount, especially in stop-and-go traffic. But there's also a sense of mass centralization here that makes it look planned even when stationary. The new 5-spoke alloy wheels have a turbine-like design, adding a dynamic flair even when the scooter is standing still. It's not just about looking good, the wheels are lightweight and improve handling response as well. Look closer and you'll spot new detailing in the plastics. Yamaha's done away with unnecessary lines, opting for fluid transitions between panels. The floorboard is wide enough for most riding positions, and there are raised rubber grips to give your feet a solid base, even in the rain. The side panels now feature integrated air ducts, not just for aesthetic appeal but to assist in cooling the engine more efficiently. Also new for 2025, a discreet but very handy external fuel filler cap on the left side. No more having to lift the seat every time you refuel. That's the kind of daily convenience we love to see. Around the back, the NMAX 160 keeps things classy yet bold. The taillight is now a unified LED bar that stretches across the tail, giving it a wide, premium look. It's reminiscent of Yamaha's larger sports scooters, and that's not a coincidence. Yamaha wants this scooter to be seen as more than just a commuter tool. It's an urban lifestyle statement. The turn signals sit just below the taillight, once again tucked neatly into the bodywork. There's no excess bulk. Even the grab rails have been redesigned. They're now flush with the body when viewed from the side, but offer a solid grip for the pillion or for maneuvering the bike in tight parking spots. The rear fender gets a slight extension with better splash protection, and the overall tail section is slightly elevated to improve visibility from behind. Under the seat, you'll find a spacious compartment, one of the highlights of the NMAX. It's deep enough to accommodate a full-face helmet and still leave room for smaller items like gloves, a raincoat, or even a small backpack. There's also a small utility hook near the front for quick grocery runs, and a glove box with a USB-C charging port, which is a big plus in this smartphone era. Yamaha's attention to detail really shines here. The underseat compartment is lined with a soft touch material that keeps your items from rattling around, and the seat itself now uses denser foam for better comfort on longer rides. Now let's get to the heart of the beast. The new 155cc Blue Core VVA engine. Yes, it's still the same displacement, but Yamaha has retuned it for 2025. It now delivers slightly more torque at lower revs, making it more responsive in city traffic. Variable valve actuation ensures optimal power delivery across the rev range, and what that means in the real world is smoother acceleration whether you're pulling away from a red light or overtaking a slow-moving vehicle. Peak power comes in around 15 horsepower. But what's more important is how linear and predictable that power delivery feels. Throttle response is crisper than before, thanks in part to a redesigned EQ and lighter throttle cable. There's a slight growl from the exhaust when you twist the wrist, and while it's not loud, it does have a purposeful tone. The continuously variable transmission, CVT, is buttery smooth, and Yamaha seems to have tweaked the ratios slightly to give you better mid-range pull. From 0 to 60 km/h, it feels more urgent than before, and the top speed now hovers around 110 km/h, perfect for short highway sprints or city ring roads. In terms of ride quality, Yamaha has definitely upped their game. The telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks have been recalibrated for a plusher ride, without compromising handling. Even over potholes or speed bumps, the NMAX 160 stays composed. It glides through rough patches with minimal vibrations, thanks to improved suspension damping and a stiffer chassis. The center of gravity feels just right, giving you confidence even when leaning into tight corners. Braking is handled by disc brakes at both ends, backed by dual-channel ABS as standard. The feel at the levers is progressive, and there's enough stopping power to bring the scooter to a halt quickly and safely. Yamaha's also worked on brake heat dissipation, which makes a difference during longer rides or in hotter climates. The riding ergonomics are spot on for urban riding. The handlebar position has been raised slightly, making it more natural for longer commutes. The seat height is a manageable 765 mm, so even shorter riders will find it easy to get both feet down. The floorboard is spacious enough to let you stretch out a bit, and the redesigned seat contours give both rider and pillion better lumbar support. One of the most noticeable tech upgrades is the new digital instrument cluster. It's a fully digital LCD unit with sharp contrast and easy legibility, even under direct sunlight. The display includes speed, tachometer, fuel consumption, average speed, trip meters, clock, and now even real-time tire pressure monitoring. Yamaha's Y-Connect app integration is available as well, allowing you to pair your smartphone for call alerts, maintenance updates, and last parking location, features that are genuinely useful in a day-to-day scenario. As for mileage, the 2025 NMAX 160 returns an impressive real-world figure of about 45 km/L, depending on your riding style. With a fuel tank capacity of 7.1 liters, you're looking at a practical range of over 300 kilometers per tank. That's not just efficient, it's commuter gold. Now, let's talk about pricing. Yamaha has priced the 2025 NMAX 160 quite competitively, especially considering all the upgrades. Depending on your market and local taxes, you're looking at a price range between $3,000 to $3,500 equivalent. In markets like Southeast Asia or India, it translates to roughly 2 Indian rupees and 70 paise to 3.1 lakhs on road, depending on the variant. That's a solid offering for a scooter that blends premium looks, reliable performance, and modern features. In closing, the 2025 Yamaha NMAX 160 is more than just a facelift. It's a thoughtfully upgraded scooter that bridges the gaps between daily commuter and lifestyle vehicle. Yamaha hasn't tried to reinvent the wheel here, but they've refined every element of what already worked. Whether it's the sharper design, more responsive engine, or improved tech suite, the NMAX feels like it belongs in 2025. It's made for the city, but it's ready for so much more. If you're someone who wants a daily ride that's stylish, comfortable, tech-savvy, and surprisingly fun to ride, this might just be the perfect fit. Thanks for watching this detailed review on two-wheel trends. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, drop a comment below telling us your favorite feature, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth reviews on the latest bikes and scooters. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.